Hello. Can you hear me, David?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I
Okay,
didn't on the video. There's no lights in this side, you understand? So my face is
that's okay.
darkest.
That's okay. That's fine. All right. So, what
Um,
uh what were you able to understand from what is already in Go High Level?
yeah. What I went through all the automations, everything that's there, and I
Mhm.
checked all the automations, how everything was set up, and I think, yeah, some funnels and everything. So I went through everything. But you made mention of something that day. I don't really remember. You're talking about ads or, and when I get there, I see something like your integration has expired, maybe ads integration or something. So I can't really recall because I have many things on my head. So, but I went through everything as usual, and the things I can and highlight out was the one I sent to you as a message that I've gone through everything.
Mhm. Okay, so the problem that I'm having is the people who put all of that stuff that's in there. I
Okay.
don't know what they put in there. I don't know. I know that some of the workflows are for running ads, and I don't know if they actually work or if they can actually how they need to be connected. They um they didn't give me uh an explanation of what all of that is, right? So I don't know if what is in there, if we ran an ad, what type of flow would be produced from running an ad, right? So will
Yeah.
it's there's a couple of flows that require appointment setters, right? So
Yeah.
the people who are appointment setters, there's no appointment setters. I don't have appointment setters. So I would have to set that up to go to an answering service. So an email can be sent to the answering service and they can read a script. But I don't know what any of the triggers are. So I don't know how that whole flow works, right? So what happens when someone books an appointment? Or what happens if someone doesn't book an appointment? Or if we ran an ad and we got someone's information, how are we following back up with them? How are we giving them reminders for the appointments? So all of those flows are in there, but I don't know exactly how it's laid out or constructed and if it's constructed properly so that it'll actually work. So that's what I need to understand about what's in there already. That's
Okay. Okay.
that's why I
Can,
said if you could look at it and let me know what is going on in there. So the other thing is from my website, when people go on my website and they click on book now, right? There is a book now survey in Go High Level. From that survey, they go through a question which kind of leads them in two different directions. So if they are and someone who can go out of network, or if they are someone who is a private pay patient, then they go directly into my healthcare software, which is Practice Better, right? So that will take them to that booking link. But if the person goes to and says, I am in network, then they're going to go down a different funnel. So that is also what's in there, but it has to be connected properly. So let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can close that. Okay, good. I can close that. I'll show you the why this won't let me. Hold on 1 second. I have to sign in. I have a drawing showing how everything is supposed to be connected. So I'll show you that.
Okay. After that, you can later send it to me so I can get a better understanding.
Yeah, I'll do that. Um, yeah, so hold on, let me just find it because I think it just a visual will help explain it a little bit better. So then I need to know if this is set up correctly. All right, I'll share my screen. Share, okay, share. Oh, uh, here. So from the survey here, they go in network. From in network, they go to the landing page. If
Okay.
they don't book, then they go through the inbox sequence and they should be getting a text campaign. I think there might be a text campaign from the ad. So maybe we can connect it to that. I'm not sure what that is. That's why I need to understand what's all in there, like in kind of maybe terms like this, like to understand what each section is. Um, and then they go into a cold nurture email sequence. So they go through this email sequence or a text campaign if they don't book. Same thing for the other side. So if they choose out of network or private pay, then they go to Practice Better, which is my healthcare software. And then they should be getting an email, which I don't think they are. An email goes to Answer Force. This might be in there. Answer Force is the phone answering service. So then Answer Force will get the email. They'll call the patient, confirm the appointment. Then they should be getting a new patient welcome email. I don't think that was created either. And then they go through the new patient email sequence and then into the cold nurture email sequence. But if they don't book, then they follow this other sequence here. So in Go High Level, so there's several problems here. Um, okay, yeah, so um,
Yeah, the warning up there was the one I was talking about that says the connection, your Facebook integration has expired. And
yeah, that's not important. That's not
okay,
important. Yeah, don't worry about that because we were originally putting up social media content and we were pushing it from Go High Level onto Facebook and Instagram, but that that has to all be redone. So I don't think we're going to connect right now and we're not going to be doing any ads right now. This has to be figured out first. We have to figure out what all this is in here. So we have the survey here. This is the survey that I was talking about from here. This is the survey. And
okay,
then you go from here through questions. So if they're an existing patient, then they go right into the Practice Better software. If they go in network only, then they go down this other funnel here. But if they go willing to leave or private pay, then they go this way. So they send them right to book the appointment. But the problem is with this is if these guys jump off, we should really get their information. So originally the first question was getting their information, but then for some reason they put the information on the bottom. So I don't know. I think they said it was easier after people have answered some questions, for them to give us their information. So they had put it on the bottom. But if these patients connect to book the appointment and they don't actually make the appointment, then I don't know how to follow up with them. So after this, I would hope that then they can just jump to here and then they would go from here to book the appointment. But if they're in network only, then they go to this, they go here and then they go here. Because we want to know what insurance they have and then we have to tag them. So I think they did this, but from what I could tell is they didn't do this properly. The tagging was a little screwed up. So when I went through looking at this, I had fixed the tagging. I'll see if I can find that. But first, from here, if they're in network, then they go to the landing page. So that is this landing page, AcuMini offer. Right? So then they go to this landing page, which is the AcuMini offer. And then we say, sorry, we're not in network, but we can get you a great deal. And then they go through this as, being their deal. And then explaining to them what it is. And then we have this one, which is the emails. So then they connect to the indoc sequence, but I think they incorrectly also added the indoc sequence. This was why I just got frustrated with them because they were just not really following what I was telling them to do. So I had numbered these and I don't think they put it in the order. I think they put it however they want. So that was another issue I found. But this is kind of more trying to sell them because this is someone who did not book an appointment. Now, if they did book an appointment, then they get the new patient sequence. So that is also in here. New patient email. So these are the new patient emails, welcome, do's and don'ts, things like that, phases. So this has to be organized. I don't think I got to organizing this in order, but it should be in a specific order. And then this is the cold nurture. So this is just, information, different emails, how it works. And what I had them do, which I think they did do, is they did the cold nurture and they added this de-stress campaign. So in one of these flows, or I think it's here, see, they put some of these things in here, but I don't understand why these things are organized the way that they are. I don't know what this is. So this I found, so I had another company looking at this, but I don't understand what they were doing either. I think it was called, what was the name of it? Maybe One Day. Maybe One Day was see, I don't even know where it is. So they had done it I don't know where it is now. It's supposed to be, it's called Maybe One Day. There is no other page. So I don't know where that is. It was here. I don't think these guys got rid of anything, but it doesn't look like it's here anymore. So now I don't know where the Maybe One Day campaign is. Maybe it's in here, newly, maybe it's here. Here it is, Maybe One Day. So maybe one day is that cold nurture, and they added in the de-stress. So it's a little bit of each. So this created a very, now all of these emails needed to be revamped because I'm rebranding from Essex Acupuncture to Acupuncture First. So they changed this, and then we needed to add in, the scheduling. Now the scheduling was a custom value. All right, so I asked them to make it a custom value so that we could add in later the link to the survey so that they can go through, when they click on it, they go through the survey. And then, they would, obviously be taken out if they're already in an email campaign. But we would add the survey. So I didn't understand all of the logic in here as far as like this is an ad tracking. Like I don't understand what any of this is. Appointment booking. So if they no show, I guess they go through this sequence. Or if they are canceled, then, they go through, I guess, this sequence, they get an email. See, this should say acupuncture first, not Essex Acupuncture. So all of these things needed to be updated, but I don't know what this is. Pop-up submission form. I don't know where this form is. Maybe there's a form here.
Go to sites, you will see from there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what all of this stuff is. So I don't know how this all works. Like, I would like to have an explanation like this. Like, person books an appointment, they go this way or they go that way, like kind of letting me see visually what's going on with all of these like different like this is the social media. So this is not, I don't know if this is even being posted or not. I don't know what's going on here. Um, so that I can't even wrap my head around right now. But as far as like the forms, like these are all landing pages, but these are my landing pages, most of them. So I don't know, like this landing page, I don't even know where it is. And so there should also be a review management funnel. So this is a really big project. I don't know if do you feel confident that this is something you can sort through?
Um, are you done?
It's a lot of work. Yeah. That's why I
Oh,
wanted to make sure that you like were okay with doing this because it's I don't know what they did and it's a lot of stuff in there.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much for sharing that. As I can see, the emails, automations and everything they set up are a little bit complicated. I wasn't there when they set everything up and the likes, and but the way they set up the automations, everything are correct. There was one that included opportunities and the likes, which is supposed to be so. So now talking about the survey, I don't know how it works before, but the way you drill it in the um the Google, is it Google Sheet that you showed me now? Does it work that way before initially, or you want it to be like that already? Because all the emails and the likes, you can't just delete anything from there for we to know the tracking that has been using before, or maybe we have to go to contacts and see all the tags there and see the actions people have taken. Because if you said we should try to adjust the email, it shouldn't affect the setups that they have done before, which is the person that sets up everything. So that was what I was thinking about. But to do this, I was thinking maybe I can create my own and let it go as planned as you drew it there. But I
No, I
don't
don't
know
want
where.
to. Yeah, I don't really
Okay.
want to. I don't really want to start over. Um, I know. I feel like that might be the easiest way for someone else, but because all of this work has already been done, I rather try to figure out what it is. All right, so do this. You have the recording. Let me know what you think. You still have access. So it may be a very big project. It may be too big for just, one person. Maybe I need like someone who like has a little bit of, a team or something. I don't know. It may be too much of a project. So if you don't want to take it, I totally understand. But if you do, if you can let me know like what you think, how long it would take, and how much it would cost. So just let me know what your thoughts are when you get a chance, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate now that I have the recording, so I can go back to it and check everything as it is. And as I was explaining it better, that would be nice. So I will have to check all the areas according to the videos you did. I will touch every area of the back end and see what I can do. But I will let you know once I'm done. So maybe we can talk about it. I will message you. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you, David.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Bye.